We are live.
Slide over here, Snuckles.
Slide in, will you? Slide in the
Slide.
DM. Good morning, everybody. It's October 15th, 2023.
8:30.
This is one of our rare Sunday morning shows again because we're usually during the week, but we had a lot of work
schedules
that were different for some people here. I was still the same. The lip to the left of me.
Lippy.
But he'll be back soon on his normal life.
Yep. I haven't said anything to anybody yet.
Well, that doesn't even say anything.
But you know what we're talking about.
Things will be normal.
Be normal. Good times.
You might have to get out. Wait till you're hiding the sign. Move it over.
Show. No show.
No show.
Show. No show.
Or we could move the whole thing. Because I'm all right. I'm not involved. But anyway.
The number is the key.
Yes, the number is the key, folks. If you want to call in, it's 856-430-2483.
Yes, sir.
But it is on the banner. Call in anytime. For those of you that are new, which I don't doubt if we have any yet. If Wayno would ever get something printed up, which he's a procrastinator. If you don't know what that means, he says he's going to do something and he doesn't.
That's right. Fuck it.
You know what?
What, love?
Give me my money if you ain't going to get the cards. As I
I'll
filled
get
out
the cards.
No. That's why you wanted to do it that way.
We gotta wait to get the logo, which we'll work on now. Did you like that logo?
I did. I did like the logo. I'm not going to lie to you.
We have a new logo for the show. We're gonna be revealing that very soon.
Right.
Gotta get.
And that'll be printed on some business cards that we're going to get out.
Yeah, just hand down. Go to the bar, throw one.
We'd like to get them out. If you go to Delaware and go to somebody that you know, family, say, here, give these to your neighbor, to the friend, to the.
Well, Dad,
a little more
Dad
people.
Loretta wants some.
Okay, well,
So
that's why you got to get enough meat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get like 1,000 at first to start off.
Okay, well, you get what you want. 1,000's pretty good. If we can get them cards out to other people other than those that know us, that's good.
Right.
That's a good thing. We don't need everybody having one in their pocket that knows us because they already know what they're doing. But anyway, on a sports note, how about them Phillies?
Phillies.
We use that phrase we've heard from another team before. How about them Phillies? Really a good series. Phillies part. Atlanta just didn't show up, couldn't hit our pitching. Pitching has come through here. It was always a question mark for me this year. It was a big question mark. Not necessarily starting. Of course, that was shaky too, but that got better as the season went on. Got into the playoffs, it got really good, but the bullpen, outside of a few little, things, but everybody has a few little niches, they're able to get the job done. They shut Atlanta down, and that's, key best team in baseball. So actually the two best teams in baseball are not in the playoffs anymore. Atlanta Braves and the LA Dodgers are not in. So this could be the year of the wild card.
Yeah.
And that's happened before, so that's nothing new, but I'm just saying.
I was against the wild card when they said they were going to switch the format up, add a couple more teams.
Right.
I wasn't for that, but I get proven wrong a lot.
Coffee's good today, by the way. I don't know how you pulled it off, because usually I was here at 8 o'clock, all worried. I looked around like, what is he doing? I said 8 o'clock. Then I kept looking on my phone. I looked on my phone and said, we will be going live today at 8:30 to 10. I'm like, boy, I need to get it together. I guess I needed one of these.
I miss our coffee morning.
Yeah.
Damn football screw us up.
So the Phillies open Monday night.
I heard, right?
At Citizens Bank. Pretty sure Wheeler will be pitching for the Phillies. I'm not sure about Arizona's pitcher yet.
Man, he's the ace, man.
But Wheeler should be on the man. Noah will go second. Will be second game. Both of them with
He's been
extra
doing
days
great.
rest.
He's been doing great, so I can't say too much. But he scares me sometimes.
Nolan?
Yeah.
He does. You can tell right off the bat whether they're going to hit him a little early and then he gets it together, or whether he's going to be good from the get-go. He shows you two different things. He gets a couple hits against him the first, and you go, oh gosh. Now he's got to work things out. He's just not on. But either way, he comes out firing and he doesn't, then you're good.
Yeah.
But anyway, they'll both be on extra days rest.
What's that rookie's name that's playing in the outfield?
Rojas.
Yeah, right.
In center field.
Yeah, Thomas was talking to him. Not my son, the coach.
Right.
They were talking to him. He was worried, about the playoffs and everything. And he says, "Don't you worry about your offense." He says, "You just play good out in the outfield." He said, "We'll take care of the rest."
Yeah, he's not.
That's
he
awesome.
wasn't brought into for his bat.
Yeah.
Now that can get better with him over time.
Right.
It's just a guy that doesn't hit. When he's brought in to play for you, he don't have time to learn to do batting. Like, he goes up to practice, but doesn't have time to be instructed as much. He's there for defense. So, but in the off season, during spring camp, and he go down, that's when they'll work with him a lot more on contact hitting. And yeah, right.
And that ball he caught the other night when they played, that ball that he caught was against one of his favorite baseball players.
Okay.
I heard them talking about that on.
Acuna. Acuna hit the ball.
Yeah, that's one of his.
And how about that Arcia thing? I am telling with
that.
Look,
and I was a Braves fan too. And we talked about this yesterday. I'm a Braves fan.
And you were a Mets fan. Here we go.
Because I like these players, man.
I like when you were just a Mets fan.
Awesome.
Dude.
Tammy hates it now, man. She's like, "Oh my God, are you going to get pissed at everything?" I was like, "You and Dob switched me over, so now you got to deal with it."
Yeah. Oh, now we do got to deal with you. But anyway, that's fine.
That dude was an asshole, man.
If you people haven't seen, but you probably have. Is that his name? Arcia?
Yeah.
The Atlanta player that said behind closed doors in front of reporters, "Attaboy, Harper, way to go," for when he messed up the play where he didn't get back to first base because of the fly ball was caught.
ESPN.
So Harper then the next game hit 2 home runs. Obviously, we know the outcome of that. And Harper rounded the bases 2 times, just stared him down. So what's the big deal? Everybody kept saying, there was comments from Atlanta players, which were the dumbest. He wouldn't have stared him down in a regular season game because he wouldn't have had no teeth if he did. I'm like, what? Who says that? What did that mean?
What's the difference?
I don't know the difference, dude. I really don't get it. Playoff game, regular season game, Harper would have done the same thing.
So what we now? We got the 49ers mentality in Atlanta now.
Anyway, then he was seen sitting on the bench and up against the fence, and the Philly fans were getting on him about it, and he acted like a little kid. I've seen major league players in both leagues get mad at fans, but yell back at them maybe and then turn around or something. So don't worry about it. This guy was going, doing this,
sticking his tongue out.
Are you kidding me? So finally, Acuna had to put it go like, it's enough.
Twice.
Turn around. Yeah, twice. He did it twice. He's right.
I'll see if I can find that clip and I'll put it up on.
He did it twice.
On the page.
I don't even know if I'd want this guy. I don't care how good he's playing on my team. I don't know if I can get somebody else for him. He's gone. I don't like that. That's just bull crap. But I'm sure he won't be. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't want that. That's kid stuff. That's little league right there. And we talk about little league and a lot of things when they make mistakes in the field. You miss that ball, that's a little league error. Poor little league gets beat up, but that's a learning league. It's not. Right. We're not saying they don't play good in little league. We're just saying that's a little league mistake when that's a childish. That's a 10-year-old thing going. So anyway, but they lost. We won. Moving on to play the Arizona Diamondbacks Monday. My son and his wife will be going to that game, by the way.
Oh, cool. I haven't seen any of the Diamondbacks.
Standing room tickets.
They're in the playoffs, so they got to be decent.
I've not. You know what? It's good that I've not followed them this year, not seen any of them, so I can't comment on the Diamondbacks. We'll get a little bit of info for them next time we go on the air.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we go Wednesday night, which we'll be able to report on 2 games, the Monday and Tuesday.
And Wednesday, it's going to have to be Thursday because I got to work freaking Wednesday too.
If he don't get done with where he's at right now, which we'll keep silent.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Good things in 2 weeks.
It's getting to me. Yeah, but we didn't do any of this, and now all of a sudden you're doing this.
I know.
What the hell happened over there? Get a little tired.
It's coming around. They want me to work 2 to 10:30.
Well, you tell you what's his name.
That's not happening.
Begins with an R. This ain't happening, dude. You're messing up history here. You're messing up the future.
Never know.
All right, now
It's just going to be better too, because I'll be able. Then we can really. I know we can really group.
Love the tan.
We'll be able to talk during the day.
Yes. Well,
that'd be
God, don't
better.
do that too much, Wayne. But like, if you don't shut the heck up, yeah, that's what'll happen.
For which one is it?
Same one.
It might be is it in that closet thing? You can try to hook your phone up too. So
Shifting gears. Now we'll go to football. We're a little banged up today.
yeah,
Eagles are a little bit. Jalen Carter will not play.
yeah, that sucks, dude. God,
I know it does. Well, next man up mentality. I'm not saying they're going to miss him because they are. I'm just saying you got to get through that.
Eagles game.
You got to play through that. You got to,
Monday.
The other injury. What are some of the? There's that safety's not playing.
Evans. Is it Evans?
Yeah, because Edmonds is going to play for him, so it's Evans that's out. Terrell Edmonds will play. I think will fill for Evans and whatever, but.
I'll pull the forecast up for the game.
And I thought we had somebody else. Oh, Quez Watkins.
Watkins hurt again.
This Quez Watkins thing after year 2. I mean, he had year 1 he sucked. Couldn't hang on to his
jockstrap.
Year 2 he kind of bounced back.
That's when we were.
That's when Wayno and I thought, well, here this guy. He's not. You need to. I hear they're trying to go for another. There's players out there before the trade deadline. There's a list of players that they said the Eagles would fit their needs. One of them, not players. One of these players. One was a wide receiver. One's that is that Buda Baker or whatever. He's a safety for the Cardinals. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Well, I asked for something and you said no, we don't. You're right there getting Kramer. Oh, bitch. I was going to ask you, what are you doing after this? I'm going to go to breakfast.
That's a possibility.
If you want
Yeah,
to.
we can do that.
Because Joy and I are not Joy. Joy and I are fine, but she goes to church and takes a lady to church, so she's not around now till after 12:30 for me.
A couple things going on in town too while this is loaded.
But anyway,
The first annual Salem Eagles
Snoot.
fall bike run.
Oh, okay. We got a fall bike run here in Salem County.
Yeah, at the FOE Salem. I guess that's the Eagles Nest, babe.
Yeah.
And
Eternal Order of the Eagles. Yeah.
they're gonna have food, drinks. You get a T-shirt if you sign up.
Oh, cool.
They're gonna have a Toys or Tots bin. That's next Saturday. There's a bunch of stuff going on next Saturday. And Fort Mott's got their car show.
Fort Mott's got another car. Well, they have a car show every year.
And that's 10.
They have 2 every year, actually.
I think that's 9 to
It's the
2. Yeah, 9 to 2. The ferry will be running, so they can go back and forth.
Oh, how about that? So there's going to be a little bit of action going on in the Fort Mott area.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
Little local business. On a sour note, the Pennsylvania Eagle football team did not fare well at Pennsgrove.
nah, they got smoked.
No, I know. Unfortunate to say, guys, that Pennsgrove
Also on that
and like
note,
Wayno's son, youngest son, he was saying they're not even really that good this year, and yet they slaughtered. It makes me feel like the games we won, we would be fortunate to win the ones we did.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that. So hopefully, rebuild. Maybe it's a rebuild time. Maybe we need a little needs some help in some areas. It's almost like a pro.
Yeah.
You got to, not that anybody's coming in to play. It's just maybe somebody will go out or somebody will, this team will tighten up.
And unfortunately, I've only been able to make it to one game this year.
I haven't seen any. Joy's been to a couple because her grandson plays in the band. He's,
Okay.
Lucas Cooksey.
Oh, okay.
I forget. He plays saxophone, but he also plays in the drum line and the percussion too.
He
does a little bit of both.
I can give us the rundown on the high school teams though. We got, and this is thanks to Riverview Sports News.
Yes, I did see them on Facebook, Riverview Sports.
Yeah, so we'll get our information from them, and if they tell us we can't, then we can't.
It'd be nice if you started not being so casual on a Sunday and represent something of your teams.
I'm representing that.
I said that's nice. Not knocking you. Represent it on Saturday, all right? But Sunday, we got to gear up.
I got the ball. It's right there. I'm going to do it.
What are you doing?
My football jersey.
Oh. Well, what are you going to do? Are you going to get negative here for us or strip shop?
You want me to?
I don't know. The viewers might. I'm okay with you.
Let me get to these high school sports.
All right, hit it. You got the floor right now.
In the last South Jersey group ratings, the Salem moved into the number 15 spot after its win over West Effort. Pennsville stayed solidly at number 16 despite the loss to Pennsgrove. Pennsgrove holds nearly a 4-point lead on the final qualifying spot. Meanwhile, Shalleck remained number 1. Woodstown dropped to number 3. Pennsgrove moved to number 8, which if the bracket was decided today, it would draw a first-round home game. Under the current rankings, Shalleck would host Pennsville, Glassboro hosts Salem, Woodstown hosts Burlington, and Pennsgrove would host Woodbury.
Okay.
So that's where they stand right now. Hopefully Pennsville can get their
how many
act together.
Joey said there's 3 games after 2 in the regular season. I forget what he said.
I think
we were in the kitchen.
I think there's 1 game left. I think it's
I thought he said more.
Hey Joey, how many games left? I think it's 1. I think they played Pennsgrove, then they played Pittman. I think Pittman's their last game.
How's Pittman? Anybody know anything about them?
They're decent.
Decent?
Yeah. We should be able to take them.
That could be a
They're
struggle.
not even in the...
Well, it could be a good game then, not,
But that's a
they're
way.
not in the division. You said they're just a team like we play, out of conference. Anyway, that's our local sports bid. We,
Holy shit. Looks like Sam's got another good running back.
Who is he?
John Jackson.
Wow, Banana Taylor, it's a Jackson.
Goes over 1,000 as Salem opens new stadium.
There you go.
And they got a new stadium.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah,
Somebody said that.
They showed pictures of it. It was nice. That's a scoreboard there.
How about that? Well, we got a nice scoreboard too. And we got a nice stadium.
Our stadium.
I mean, it ought to be. And you get 5 games a year for $1 million. You pay for it, but
I just think they should paint the goalposts.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Gold.
I agree with that, or whatever color that looks like what's on that. That color is more.
I mean, that's
when we think gold, we think gaudy gold, but yellowish gold.
Yeah,
because that's I agree.
Remember when they put the track down?
Yeah,
they screwed up. They painted the white lines on there.
Yeah,
they look like Salem.
Yeah. Oops. Anyway, let's see. We mentioned Wayno didn't get into it too much about the injury. I thought you were googling up Eagles injuries. I wanted to. I know I'm drinking my coffee here a little more, and I should get on my phone, do a little bit of.
So, Jalen Carter's out. Darius Slay's out against the Jets, and Fletcher Cox is back. He'll be starting today.
Why is it I can't get anything? I had it with this.
What's that?
This phone of mine. I can't get my ESPN. I'm done with that beeping. I can't get the league. But the fantasy. Oh, I'm done. I'm over this.
That'd be the easiest way to find out, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Got the report there?
Yeah, it says report. This is as of Friday. Jalen Carter, ankle. Justin Evans, the safety, knee. Darius Slay, knee. Quez Watkins, hamstring, you bum. Oh, shit. Sidney Brown's out? Damn, man. Sidney Brown's out.
Is he?
Yeah,
Out.
Hamstring.
Give me the outs then. There you go.
That's on. They're the only ones that are out. Penny's got an illness, but he don't even use him. I don't even know why we have him on the team.
That's what I said.
Need to get rid of Watkins and Penny. Free up some money here.
Man, did I hit the right thing? It looks like it's getting me in.
Was Stoll good? I don't even.
Stoll. He's
yeah, it's like the tight end. Yeah,
he's good.
He's got a banged up shoulder, but it doesn't say he's out.
How do you move on from this? I mean, come on. I'm about ready to.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sidney Brown is questionable, and that Marlon. How do you say his name? To Pluto.
Tupelo doobity, yeah, whatever.
Zippity doing.
Lineman. Zippity dood all day, that boy.
His tricep, but he's questionable. So
he's a lip.
That's the injury update for our boys.
That's our injury update. Let me see. I can't get into fantasy here because who knows.
Evans is going to be out for 4 weeks, at least 4 weeks. So they put him on IR.
Wow. So that's what I say. One of the positions on the players that are available that the Eagles could decide if they want one before the trade deadline was a safety.
Because we did pick up Bradley Roy.
Yes, we did. He's feeling it nicely. He's doing a job. Yeah.
I think he's a go today.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be a go for a while, I think. So, yeah, me and Ralph are playing each other in your league. We're both 4-1 in that league, but I think he kind of didn't do as good as he thought. He had Mahomesy for the other night, Thursday Night Football. Mahomes only gave him 19 points, and it was projected 27. So I kind of got a break there.
It's crazy. These top quarterbacks have not been doing outstanding.
Been just
Chase
iffy. Yeah, I got Josh Allen in the serious league, so I hope that works good for me today. Not this league.
Come on, come here and talk about. You went to the game yesterday. Come on. The football game. Yeah. How'd they do?
Every game was a blowout. Loser won.
Oh, they won everyone?
Only one of them wasn't a
Well,
shutout.
let's see. My youngest, Kylie, her daughter's in cheer for I forget which team. They were away, though, wherever she was.
It might have been the freshman.
Yeah, maybe that's who she cheers for. And then my Ryan's daughter, she cheers. Her game was at 5, whoever had the 5 o'clock game.
That would have been.
But they might, is that away? Was that?
The juniors. That was me.
I don't know how they do. I didn't go, but Ron said, it's a mess out tonight. It's rain and everything else.
Yeah, it was hard.
I was going to go. He said, hey, you don't need to go to this one. You need to be sitting in the rain doing this. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do that.
That's why I think they called that the senior game last night because it was miserable.
He sent pictures, but I couldn't see I was trying to see the scoreboard when he's taking pictures of her. So I zoomed it out or zoom it in to bring the scoreboard up. I couldn't tell. I couldn't see the score behind it. So
Screw my
anyway. Get past her. I'm trying to get to the score. Well, I know. I saw her pictures and I said, "Oh, there's a scoreboard. Can I get it in?" But it's not enough.
I was watching the Oregon game last night, and Vanderbilt got beat, but they got a corner on there. That son of a bitch is awesome.
Want to talk about a good game? The USC Notre Dame game. USC was undefeated until last night.
Really?
Notre Dame spanked them. Every time I turned it on, I was flipping through. When I turned back, UFC's is making either pick the fumble up, pick the ball off, knock the ball out of the quarterback's hand, and then took it in. They were just running all over. The coach on the UFC side was like this.
Watch his
He
catch.
didn't wave, but he's like, oh my God.
Who did they catch? Holy smokes, man.
He went up and got her.
Yes, he did.
I watched this game. Was this the Florida State? No, this is South Florida. The Florida State game was on too. I watched that a little bit.
Look at these catches,
Yeah.
man. I'll tell you, but that corner from Vanderbilt, he was all over the freaking field. I can't believe.
Anyway, what's all the beeping about? Is that AJ? I think none of these guys have said it. Well, he said he's busy working. So.
What we got on here? Oh, AJ said good morning. Hey, Mom.
Morning
Quit
to you.
texting, Mom, and call in. That's your job. Jeez.
Yeah. Why do you text when you're the talker?
I know, right? We got.
Oh, we're busy
She just
down
had,
here watching the sun come up.
She might not want to talk. She just had 2 stents put in.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
She all
a
right?
couple of days ago. Yeah, she's good now.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I mean, I know last time we did a show, which I can't hardly remember, it seems so long ago.
yeah, right.
She was sick. Remember, she didn't feel like talking. She says, I'm not, guys, you have a good show. I'm not up to this
Yeah,
today.
she.
Which I understood. She didn't sound
I
very
think
good
what
anyway,
happened was
but-
my sister had the dogs over there, and the dogs got out, so she had to run around trying to get them, and she got short of breath.
She got winded.
And then she went to the doctors, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do a heart catheterization on you." So they did, and they ended up putting 2 stents in. So
Well, that's good she got them.
Yeah.
Get them. That's what you got to do when you figure out something ain't right.
yeah, I
Unless
think
she's
my
got,
sister
you
was
know.
more worried about the procedure than I
Well,
was, because my
My dad
grandpa.
had stints.
We
put
used to
in
call
the
my
past.
grandpa the stent man because he had about 5,000 stents.
A lot of people, after they get a few, they get a bunch because that's just all blockage. That's what a stent's for.
Yeah,
It gets wired out first, and
Yeah.
then it gets a little thing put in here, a little thing,
he had
put in
about.
down the road there a little bit.
He had like 6 or something like that.
Well, that's a lot, but hey,
Yeah,
those are the best things to have
Yeah.
done.
We used to call him the stent man. It'd be like, hey, Pop's going to the hospital. They're just going to put another stent and send him there. All right, you're done, Tom. Get out.
Is this a health show now, or are we?
Everything, man.
I know it is everything. It's everything.
We got Dr. Dob here.
Yeah, right. What do you want to know?
Gotta hear about
C-packs. That's all he tells me to take.
Who's that?
Ain't that the C-packs, the vitamin C packs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You sure about Caleb Williams?
Who?
Caleb Williams.
Speak up, son.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
What
No.
He said he only wants to play for certain NFL teams.
Oh gosh.
And he doesn't know if he'll enter the draft because he makes more money in college than he will in the NFL.
But you can't be in college forever. You can't. That makes sense for a year, and then I'm thinking, why would you?
You
say
know what?
that?
He's a douche.
You mean to tell me he's going to make more than Jalen, the $265 million, or even now? Jalen's not even the most paid now. Every time somebody signs after the next guy, this is the highest paid player. This is. It seems to him like it goes up and up and up. But for a college guy, it's probably because of endorsements and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where it's at. I get it, but you can get big
Well,
endorsements.
that's what they start doing that.
pro too now.
Yeah.
Once these guys leave football, their endorsements can look. How do you think Jordan and all them made all their money after? They didn't make just the money in the league. It was the same with LeBron. He ain't worried about what he makes in the league. It's his endorsement that sends him to the moon and as far as money.
Yeah.
It always has been. And anybody, I'm just using them too because they're one of the bigger money people in the world as far as sports. I mean,
It's great.
world sports.
Oh, and huge race.
That's all we need is one endorsement win. We get one.
That's all we
I don't
need.
care about billions. We just need one. One little one.
So come on, people, start throwing money our way.
So we're looking for an endorser. Coffee. We drink a lot of different things.
Folgers in your cup, bitch.
We can advertise for you till we're blue in the face.
Why are they just talking about the Eagles? The Jets are missing Darius or Sauce Gardner. He's not playing.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh, I didn't see that. That
Yeah, I
wasn't
forgot.
on the
Well, you
report.
didn't look at the Jet
Oh, the
injury
Jets,
report.
Jets.
He said we just looked at the injury report. I still think we'll be fine today.
Yeah, we don't care about
It'll
that.
be a good battle, maybe in sense, but I think we'll be. There it is, right there. Sauce Gardner. Bryce Hall and Craig James expected to start. Okay, that's good for them.
Kind of funny.
Saquon Barkley. Did you see that when he got hit like that and bent over? Good Lord.
Oh shit, he's out.
It's optimistic that he'll play tonight, but that was before. That's not.
I think he could
that's
have
not
been
just
a
this
great
reason.
running back if he didn't play for the Giants.
He's in the wrong team.
Yeah.
Where he's gotten beat up and banged up, like some of the other running backs back in the day that
Yeah.
played for bad teams, but were great running backs, but they couldn't stand. There was a guy for the Washington Redskins back then. I can't think of his name right now. Now we're going back too far, but he would have had a great
Jefferson's
career.
out for 6 weeks.
I did say, yeah, Justin
Sorry, I didn't mean
Jefferson.
to interrupt you.
No, that's all right, because I was going to touch on that I saw that report last night.
Yeah, the Vikings might be screwed next
This
year.
guy's a wash up, man.
Yeah, I'm not.
Deshaun
I know.
Watson.
It was supposed to have been so much and just can't stay on the field. There again, what do we say if you're a good player? Where you got to be? On the field. And if you're not on the field, you're not winning games, you're not playing. So what good does it do?
That's like how we were talking about the 49ers, man. Just standing around, just saying, oh, let's just take Purdy because we need somebody.
That's all. That's basically all it was.
And now he's dead.
They needed
You
that
gotta give
position.
credit where credit's due. He's tearing it up right now.
He's a system quarterback.
Yeah.
He's an assistant quarterback.
He's a system quarterback.
He's a
System
system.
quarterback,
Yeah.
okay.
But it doesn't matter what it works. The guy. That's what I was telling Thomas. You're not getting to him on the line right now. He has time to do what he needs, and the guys are out there. Just Samuel, Ari, whatever the guy is name begins with an A. Right? He's another wide receiver. You got Christian McCaffrey out of the back. And you got a tight end that's good. What else do you need? As long as you can get these guys somebody the ball every play. You're not getting to him. So, and the Niners got the greatest defense right now. You're not messing with that. I mean,
You said he's a system quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't Brady be a system quarterback? I'm just throwing a question out there. I'm not saying I agree with that or not. I'm just saying what you think.
Brady would not. He was never surrounded by the best players in the whole NFL.
But they had a good system as
Yeah,
good
true,
coach.
but he had to do more on his own than what
Right.
Joey's saying.
I just seen what his
is all
opinion
you got. If you give the guy this, and if he can't do it, there's something wrong with it. But the guy can do it. Purdy is good enough to do it. But
We got my
Yeah.
mom.
But there's a lot of people you could put in that same position and they would.
Morning,
Well,
welcome to the Dob And Wayno Show.
obviously that's true.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Good
How
morning,
you
Mom.
feeling?
How are you?
Oh, well, I'm getting there.
I heard you had a couple little stints put in. You doing all right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
My main problem right now is my arm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all bruised.
Because
I
of the-
tried to go through my wrist, and my
right.
veins were too little,
What?
so they
wow.
ended up having to go through my groin, and my whole arm is black and blue and sore.
Oh, okay.
What's Jimmy doing? Beating you over there or what?
Tell
No.
Jimmy stop.
He's taking really good care of me.
He better be. We're coming over and beat on
That's a
him.
crock of shit.
Leave you all
There
to
she
it.
is, hacking up a lung.
Leave you all to it.
All right, buddy.
All right, thanks, Joey.
What? What'd you say? LeBron is not the best of all time.
He is.
Oh, get out of here.
And he gets up and walks out on that news.
That's
What
why he
what
did.
is that?
Get out of
No,
here.
he's not.
He is.
He's not.
No,
He is.
He is
He
not.
was talking about the Redskins.
We'll leave it at that, but it's not.
He's LeBron.
You can say he is all you want. It's not.
He would be.
We need-
Never has.
We need to take a poll on that.
Joe Theismann.
Take a poll.
You guys only got old people watching.
A people poll. True. We
Hold
don't
on,
know
Mom.
youngsters. Well, it's all right. I know some youngsters who disagree. Yeah.
Bye bye, LeBron fan.
LeBron. And on that note, bye-bye.
What'd you say, Mom?
I said, was Keith trying to think of Joe Theismann a few minutes ago?
What are you trying?
When he was talking
No.
about the Redskins?
It was a running back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Joe.
Okay. That,
Riggs?
I'll never forget that when Joe Theismann.
I was watching that night
That
when
was
he
awesome.
got his leg broken. The leg came
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Oh God, mate! I don't even want to talk about that. But
I didn't see the
yeah, that was a bad one. What was that one?
just the
The remote.
remote.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, the running back. I can't. He was really good.
Was it Riggins?
Nah, Riggins was good and did last, but Riggins was a different type of a runner. He was a bullback type
Yeah.
thing. This guy was a flashy runner kind of, but
For Washington?
yeah, he lasted like 5 years. And running backs back for Washington back in the 70s, you could put in maybe. I don't know how you get it to come up, but that's when he played. I know as soon as I hear the name, I know I'll know it. But anyway, I need some more coffee. I guess I ought to get up and give you the floor for a minute and get another cup. We got another. Is there another cup in it?
Yeah, it should be.
All right. I'm gonna get up, get a cup of coffee. Wayno's gonna entertain everybody.
Oh,
The San Francisco 49ers, 8 straight games scoring at least 30 points this season. What? We ain't played 8 games. How do you do that? How do they say that? What was that? 2 preseason with them? Because we're already in week 6.
We got John Riggins, which you said no.
No, but he was good back, but that's not the guy.
Clinton Portis,
No.
Larry Brown.
Larry Brown. That's the boy. Larry Brown was very good, but
Stop. You might as well top me off.
you know what?
Well, Jerry Rice's son played in that game last night.
Oh, yeah?
Do what?
There's the game I'm talking about, Wayno.
For USC.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about.
Okay, that's what Keith was talking about.
Yeah.
The Notre Dame game. There's that pick you were talking about.
Notre Dame. I love Notre Dame.
And so you feeling better now?
Yeah, somewhat. I gotta get rid of this cold.
You think your Phillies are gonna? You think your Phillies are gonna pull it out? Oh, thank you, darling.
Say what?
You didn't even give me any.
Yeah, because you're damn one of the kids drank the last cup. The whole pot's empty.
Is it?
Brats. Nothing else for them to be drinking it.
I can fix that. I'll make another pile.
Nah, don't bother. Nah. If it was ready, no. Anyway, getting too fat.
Look at this guy, man. He's tearing it up.
This guy, Notre Dame, baby, took it to him. There's no undefeated team now.
How about those Fighting Phillies?
Yeah, we talked about them earlier. The Fighting Phils are looking good. The who? The who? What team?
The Phillies.
48-20, that one went down, bro.
I hope that while they have these days off, that Turner works on his fielding.
Yeah, which he's actually a pretty good fielder, but he's made a lot of boo-boos.
Yeah, he's made some errors.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they're simple things
They
too.
had 2 the other night.
I know he did. Yeah, I was watching that game, and I'm just thinking, what is he doing? But yeah, I'm sure he's going to be doing a lot of defensive work because offensively, he's on fire right now. Him and Casti and Harper
Yeah.
are all playing good ball right now. But yeah, he'll probably get a lot of ground balls. Well, I'm sure of that. Thank God.
Yeah, Bone's a little
Look at
bit
his dog.
frustrated right now too.
Yeah.
He's a douche.
Who, Boomer? I like him. He's one of my
Yeah, I
players
know.
I do like. So.
I know he's my favorite Philly.
Oh, cool. That's good. I like him. Yeah.
I like BN.
But he's got to work through his frustration.
Yeah, he does. He's a little bit off right now, but he'll work through it. I mean, this is all stuff that, they know what they're doing and they know how to do it. It's just sometimes it gets away and they're out of sync a little bit. A little bit off the mark. But yeah, we're looking forward to Monday night.
Yeah.
I will be watching the grandkids while my son and his wife go up and see the game.
Is this series best out of 7?
Yes. This is
Dad.
Now you're in the best out of 7.
That was my next question.
Yep. And Wayno's next question was, what is the game series for these? And it is best out of 7 now from here on out, which is really just this one. And then there is now, is there another one after this, or do we? I mean, I got to see the series before we get to the World Series.
Yeah.
We don't need you.
Look, go.
Animals chasing
Okay,
each other.
guys, I have another call coming in. It's my husband calling me for work.
All right,
So
sounds
have
good.
A good rest of the show.
All right, thanks for calling, Sharon.
Okay,
Love you. We'll talk to you later.
love you guys.
Right.
Love you
Bye-bye. Yep.
Okay.
Well, can't blame her for that. She's got somebody calling.
Yeah.
Chuppy. What, he's at work?
Yeah. What I'm going to do is while we're talking,
Let's do her again.
I'm going to do my picks. And then what I'll do is, since I already have mine written down, then I'll ask you what your picks are.
Okay, do
That way,
That's cool. Yeah, that way we're not saying Dallas, Dallas.
yeah.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, go ahead and do your thing. Wayne's going to do his picks for the week. We were doing this earlier. We got off away from it. And,
So start now, since we've seen a few games, we'll keep track.
I'm not happy with the banner. I'm going to have to get up and pull it.
Not happy with it. You're gonna pull it.
There, sit like that. Ass wipe.
Pecker neck.
I can't see nothing. It's wrinkled. It's supposed to be on the wall. It ain't.
I can see it. It says the Dob And Wayno Show.
We're not asking you.
856-430-2483.
Yeah, feel free to call into these lips. No more shout outs to our people. We got no grub from what's her name. Well, that's a thing of the past.
I gotta call her.
Yeah, you're gonna have to touch base with her.
Wednesdays
Yeah.
might be bad for her for as far as that goes.
We'll make them whenever, and we'll wrap them up and have them whenever we do it. But she's just gonna have to. If she makes them on the weekend before Sunday, we can still keep them fresh.
Yeah, we're talking about a net
Right.
McGraw with
Blessed Kitchen Bakery. Annette McGraw, one of our kind of sponsors. We hear giving her a shout out. It's kind of tough sometimes to hook up with her as far as making stuff and sampling for her on the show. But I figure, like I said, if she made something on the weekend and we put it into airtight plastic containers, like snap lid type Tupperware containers, it would be all right till Wednesday if that happens.
Yeah.
Whatever's easier for her, we can accommodate, because I still think the stuff will still be fresh. As long as it's airtight, But anyway,
airtight, baby.
Airtight, clad tight. Let's get doing what you're doing here, yapping and not paying attention. I'm out of it. I'm done. Left my mug out there because coffee's done. I'm over it.
We're done. We need a coffee maker.
We need an iPod thing. What do they call it? Not the iPod. K-cups.
K-cup.
We need a K-cup maker. It's nice having fresh, but
Open the donations, by the way.
yeah, I'm tired of it right now. We need one that holds water. Like mine, I got one, but it's a single cup.
Oh, okay.
So you only put the cup you're going to do in there and pop it out and gives it to you, but doesn't have a reservoir for multiple. You need that for us. Because once we dial up our coffee, the next guy goes out. If I ran out of coffee, I'd be going out, popping another cup and making another one within a few minutes. That's the one good thing they do when they came out with that. You don't have to wait for your coffee to brew, and then you don't have to make another pot. Yeah, I like to just fuss a little bit sometimes,
It's all right. It's all good to fuss.
No, but I like the coffee pot was fresh this morning. We're getting off on coffee now.
Yeah.
I don't have any, I told Ralph we were going live. He never bothered to get in. I guess it wasn't his deal today. He did answer. He did see the text, though. What are you, busy yoking, Mom?
Oh, my man, Pat. So what's going on in tennis world? Is that done pretty much, or?
Yeah, that's been done. That you don't pick up that again until the Australian Open, which will be the first of the season. And I forget when they play that. I'm not big on knowing all my dates.
God, these games are.
Well, now it gets tough. Now, yeah, it doesn't get early on. You can pick the first 2 weeks. It's like we did pretty good, but when you're picking now, you got some question marks. On the hockey note, which he didn't say.
Oh yeah, hockey.
He didn't say anything, but I will. Usually Ralph chimes in with that. And I thought just because they won their first game, I know I didn't want to say I hope the Flyers are a different team this year because then they lost the second game. But
so what's their record right now?
1-1, I think.
1-1.
It just started. Season just started, but they lost to
First
the
game they
Senators.
won 4-something.
4-2, I think it was. Yeah. And they're a young team again. So you can't. Don't. Everybody just thinks, well, you shouldn't say that. They should still be able to win. It's different in hockey. It's tougher. You got to play together for quite a few years before you can put a decent team on the field. So we'll give them a little bit. What's going on here, Fuzzbox? What I'm doing. the shack.
So what'd you guys do last night? Anything?
No, so Flyers, we'll give them a few weeks and we'll chat more about them. But got a decent team. Just going to take time. So Travis Konechny looks good. Farabee. Just hope that defense can show up for Carter Hart, for your goalie, because you're not going there again. Hockey is as much defense as it is offense. So, no, last night, friends of mine that I was animal sitting for 10 days.
Yes.
The Ostranders were away on a cruise. They returned home yesterday. Shout out to them. Not that they're watching, but they might be. You never know. They had a good time on their cruise. Did a little bit of a north cruise this time when they went to Boston, Bar Harbor, Maine, Nova Scotia, up Canada that way. So they had a good time. They came back home yesterday, and it was miserable out. I had asked Joyce if she wanted to come over after she got done a few things. She said, "Yeah, it's up to you if you want, but really just kind of want to stay in at our own place and just chill." I'm like, yeah, because I was tired.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep all that 10 days over there in their bed. I told them I can't do that bed. That thing was like, woo. I got to sleep on. Huh? Did I shit myself? What are you?
Game second quarter angle. Come on, go on. Damn it. I'm trying to find out what happened in that corner. He looked good.
But anywho, so I just stayed in, dude. Didn't do a damn thing.
We went to.
I watched TV. You said you went to the Apollos, didn't you?
Nah, we didn't go to the pod. We were going to, but
that's the last I talked.
The band canceled.
That's awful. Oh, okay. Well, the weather was bad.
Yeah, so
we I don't know how they thought they were going to pull that off.
We went to how's it called? Singleton Bar.
No, Cinder.
Cinder Bar.
Cinder Bar. Been there. Been there quite a few times. You like it?
The first time we went, I did.
I think it's okay. I'm not a big Cinder Bar fan, but a lot of people go there and love it.
I'll tell you what, the waitresses there, they must go through a lot because everyone we've had has been dumb as fuck.
How about that?
Dumb, stupid.
Yeah, that don't make the place. That's not good for business.
It's like
I'm just saying, it's not.
We order appetizers. We ordered a couple appetizers, and then she kept walking by. And we were done our appetizers. We had a couple of them left there. She just kept walking by. We're like, yo, we like to place our order, for our food.
Yeah, I hate that one,
And she goes, oh, I didn't want to rush it. I'm like, well, we're half.
Okay, well, Russian. How long do you think it takes to eat the appetizer? You gotta know to time it. I drop appetizers.
She was nice though.
I know, but that's not the point now.
Right,
There again, she was a nice girl. Okay, but you're not cut out for waitressing if you ain't checking back.
And then the first time we went, Tammy ordered one drink and brought back the waitress brought this other drink back, and we're like, Tammy was like, I don't think this is what I ordered. So Tammy tasted it, and it was good and everything. So the waitress comes back, she goes, is this what I ordered? So the damn waitress says, oh no, that's not what you ordered. She goes, I made a mistake. She goes,
I'm over this.
So Tammy was like, well, she said, she goes, do you want me to get you another? And Tammy was like, no, because she liked it. But when you come back and say, look, I screwed up, I put the wrong drink in. If you don't, do you want it? Do you want to try it? If you like it, take it off the bill or something.
You would think.
But so maybe.
The only way that gets done, I mean, if she likes it and drank it, then she's okay, but you ain't gonna take it off the bill. She would have said, or Tammy would have said, I don't want this. No, thank you.
Kim.
Morning,
welcome to the Dob And Wayno Show.
What's up?
Good morning to do we know you?
Why is she taking this shit?
No, I just woke up.
Oh, here we go.
I just got them listening to church.
Oh, okay.
I have to. I didn't go to church this morning, so I watched it on Facebook Live.
Okay. That's the only reason that you're calling in now. So I knew there had to be a reason she's saying I'm playing hooky from church.
No, I didn't play hooky because I watched it on YouTube Facebook
You
Live.
played hooky from being in person.
No,
Yes,
I
you
know
did.
we can talk about
Yeah.
anything on this show, but are we going to talk sports or are we going to talk about church for crying out loud?
We're gonna talk about the fighting Phillies, baby.
Well, good. Start talking. We've been talking about them while you were watching church. Speak up. We don't want the delay.
I'm just on cloud 9. That's all I gotta say. And I think they're going all the way because there was a grand slam home run in the postseason playoffs. And if you recall, Victorino hit a grand slam home run too.
Well, I don't think
And
that
we
means
won the
they're going
World
all the
Series.
way, but I think
And
that
he
was
won
fine.
and when he hit a grand slam in postseason when he played for the Red Sox also won the World Series.
Are we doing this?
So that's my prediction for the
So
World
that's your-
Series.
Is this going to take long?
Yeah.
You like using that. Yeah. All right, next caller.
Why? Did you already talk that?
No, we didn't talk about
We're
Grand
messing
Slam
with
and
We got to throw some
superstitious. We don't talk superstitious.
This ain't just a
I don't
sports show;
believe
it's a
in that.
comedy hour. Too.
That's a coincidence. That doesn't make them win. So that's one of them coincidental things. But it's fine. You hang on to that. I agree. I really think they had the team that can go all the way to the World Series and win it. But I don't think it's because of that. I'm just saying. That's just me.
I don't think it's just because of that. I'm just saying.
Well, you reiterated that pretty good. Though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yes, this is a team built to go deep into the playoffs and win the World Series for the reason of everybody's got everybody's back in this team. Everybody plays up to their caliber now. Yeah, started off slow in the season, got hot at the end, got into the playoffs, took the first series, and then knocked the number one team off in baseball. So this team's been doing good. As long as the pitching, to me, can hold up, I'm telling you, Kim, they can do it. It's not going to be the hitting the factor. It's going to end up being the pitching that's going to win this. So,
For sure.
I mean,
for
they can hit. Don't get me wrong. They've proven they can hit. They've proven they can be down and come back. They've proven they can hit the long ball. So everything's on the offense. The side works. It's keeping this pitching and this bullpen right where it's at right now. Just as long as they stay tight like they are, I think we can take anybody. I think we can beat anybody. So. But anyway, Wayno stepped out of the room for a minute with the dog. He will return. So, but yeah, we were commenting earlier about the sit-down Flash. We were commenting earlier about what's his name, the guy that said the comment to Harper, and then Harper hit the 2 home runs the next game, and then the guy stood against the fence and was making faces at the Phillies fans.
Arcia or something like that.
I never knew it exactly.
I called him a sore loser.
That guy was that was ridiculous.
And then they were saying, and then there was also things on Facebook with Harper running across the field and he put his hand up against his neck and rubbed his hand up his neck or something like that. I didn't see that one,
me neither.
but I heard someone say that that's why he was doing that, and I'm like, whatever.
I'm gonna rub these nuts.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the stuff he did leaning up against the fence is what Wayno and I remember. The childish. He turned around to the fans. The fans were getting on him. He was yelling back at them.
Yeah,
Then he stuck his tongue out.
That.
Yeah, he stuck his tongue out. He went like this. He did all kind of stuff. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
And I think that's what his fellow, that guy next to him was put his arm and like, dude, knock it off.
Yeah, Acuna's told him, knock it off, dude. Turn around.
Yeah.
Now the Eagles, I keep saying the Eagles fans. Wayno, what's that deal? Because I'm hooked up with the Eagles. The Phillies fans were getting on Strider too when he was out in the bullpen, but he didn't do one thing. I heard the comments, and they were ripping him a new one. Philly fans can be brutal. We all know that. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
Eagles fans can be brutal too, and they are. But Strider was getting reamed in the bullpen. They were leaning down, and he never looked up. He just kept pitching. He kept, he would get a baseball, he'd turn around, he'd throw to the catcher. He never. That's what you got to do when you can't be reacting to the comments. You're not out there for that. That's kid stuff.
Well, they were really reacting to him because of what he had said. Tell him to keep the fans. We know you're here, so just keep it down.
Well, yeah, no, that I just mean when he was in the bullpen, he was getting chewed up by the fan. I saw the live feed. I actually saw the live feed on that. They were just yelling comments to him. But yeah, his stupid thing about saying that we don't need fans. Let's go back to 2020 when COVID, when there was nobody in the stadium but us. We know you're rooting for us. We don't need to hear you. That is the dumbest. Who says that? So every sport, then, there should be nobody in the stadiums. It should just be the players. And that he is. I think sometimes when guys get interviewed, they don't know what to say, so they just say something stupid. They don't have a comment. I got to say this. Castellanos he's not my favorite person to be interviewed. He's a great player. He's really came through for this year for us, and he's been looking good. But when they interviewed him at the end of the last game, the guy said something to him. Well, you're the first player that's hit 2 home runs in back-to-back playoff games. And what do you guys think about moving forward? And Casty looks to the guy and goes, so where's the question? He looks to the reporter and says, so where's the question? Because there is no question. He always seems like he's on the defensive side of things. When they signed him and he sat down at the table, what you sit down with the owner and the coach and the manager, and they all ask questions to you. He was really nasty.
I don't think he has
to some of the reporter guys, just asking questions like, "How do you feel about coming here?" and what do you think I feel like coming here? I feel like I want to come here and play. I mean, he didn't know what to. I'm like, why do you got to do that? They're just doing their job. He was terrible, but then I've seen him in a couple interviews where he acted okay. He was okay with what they were saying. He gave a good comment, but you can't be on the defensive side. The perfect guy to be interviewed is Harper. When you interviewed him, he's as calm. He loves Philly. He loves the fans. He loves his job. He wants to win a World Series, but he knows what to say and how to say it, and he doesn't get worked up about it. So they asked him about the Arcia thing. What do you think about it? I heard he said something. I ain't worried about it. It is what it is. We're all players. He just tried to go through it, get through it, whatever he said. But hey, he showed what he had to do. He hit 2 home runs the next game. There's, you silence somebody by doing good. That's what you do. But somebody got critics say something about you. Well, guess what? You come out that game and smack 2 home runs. I'd say that pretty well. Smack that guy right in the face. So
that's who we got to watch this week.
Is Bryce Hall?
Yeah.
And we got and Jalen Carter being out. Shifting gears here, the Eagles are missing. Jets are seeking their first win against the Eagles in franchise history.
That's why we're.
Oh gosh, here we go.
They're 0-12 against the Eagles.
Well, you're right. These are the team. This is the team. This is the kind of game that can mess you up. A team that comes out 2-3 can knock off an undefeated team. Yeah. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but
isn't it crazy that last year where the Phillies are now?
Yes.
The Phillies the Eagles were doing just as good as Philly was.
Yes. Yeah. Eagles last year at this time were 5-0. They did get. Do you know how many wins they had before we lost? And we remember that game. The Eagles went 8-0 at the beginning of last season.
Who was their first loss?
Washington. Until Washington knocked them off.
I was sitting here. I was like,
that game.
How?
I don't. Yeah, because we couldn't get the football. Remember, Washington controlled the football the whole game.
Whole goddamn game.
It just when the Eagles got it, they gave it up. 4 downs, they were out. 3 down.
Yep.
But
who's in there with you, Thomas?
Nah.
It sounded like there was a third person in there.
Oh no.
You're hearing shit. AJ Brown.
I did go on a spooky train ride last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get Tammy to go to a haunted thing, but she don't want to do it. You gotta talk to her. Talk her into it.
She
We went
don't like
to
that stuff.
Stroudsburg and did
Oh, cool.
that train, the Halloween train ride. It wasn't scary. It was
Right.
pretty cool. It was spooky.
Well, is that the
Like the
Stroudsburg?
Headless Horseman
yeah,
and stuff like that.
The Stroudsburg Railroad one.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I haven't
Yeah.
done the Halloween, but I've done other rides on that train, but I haven't done the Halloween one. But I think that'd be cool. Yeah, like a
Where's that
Headless
at?
Horseman. Huh?
That train ride you were talking about.
What?
Where's it at?
Stroudsburg.
Okay.
Go to Lancaster.
Okay,
But
yeah.
when you
That's
go,
where we went last night.
yeah, when you
It
go
came
before
out.
you get into Lancaster, you make a left there at the clock, the big
Okay.
clock there. That route, I think it's 741. If you follow that route right on that, take it right to the
Okay.
train instead of going through
Wilmington,
Lancaster.
Wilmington does a Christmas thing. Christmas one. There's a
Yeah,
Christmas
you're right.
thing.
Yeah, they do. Yep, I've
So
done
does
that.
Stroudsburg.
I've done that. Yeah, I've done the Wilmington one.
Tammy wants to do that.
Okay, well that's cool.
She likes doing that stuff. She don't like watch horror flicks or anything like
But
that.
like Kim said, it ain't like it's a horror-y, scary thing. It's just the haunty type stuff.
Okay.
The Stroudsburg stuff.
Right.
Like Kim said, the
She might
Headless
do that.
Horseman or other things that'll be scary, but not like, oh my God, my kid just shit himself, you know. Hon, we got to get off at the next stop. Ah, jeez. But anyhow.
Tammy don't like spooky?
Nah,
She's not a spooky girl.
she's not spooky. She don't like thrasher movies.
So she doesn't like Saul.
Definitely not one. Not
Oh,
like that.
okay.
That was on that's all three of them were on the other.
There's more.
Or
There's
five
like,
of them.
There's like 5 or 6.
There's 5 of them, but I saw them. That the first 3 that ever were on were just on TV like a couple weeks ago, and I watched them.
There's only one that I figured out before the end of the show.
Check his legs on it.
I think it was Saw 2. Is that when the kid was in the safe?
I think so.
That's the only one I guessed.
Oh,
Out of
okay.
all the Saws I've seen. that's
And the
only
first one had me so fooled. Remember when?
yeah.
Remember when he gets off the floor? He comes
Yeah.
in. I never would have known that.
I actually
Never.
went back and rewatched it, and that's all I focused on because I wanted to see if that damn body moved one freaking time.
But somebody that I was with or watching it then said, "I guarantee you that guy on the floor is not there."
Oh man!
And he got it. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
And he
get it
goes,
either.
I said, "No, you're crazy." He said, "You okay? Watch. You keep watching." He goes, He said, "I have a hunch." He goes, "I got a hunch. There's something to do with that body in the middle of the floor." And boom! Next thing you know, the guy's getting up. I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah,
But
that was awesome.
The Haunting of Venice. It's a new movie that's out. That was a good movie.
yeah,
It's the actress that plays Beth Dutton in Yellowstone is in it.
okay, all right, yeah, I like it.
It's very interesting to see how, like, she's definitely an awesome actress because she plays a real bitch on Yellowstone. Well, it's a different type of character on this one. So it's and that's more of a murder mystery than a scary movie. But
Right,
it was good.
right. Well, murder mystery stuff's good. I like that too, though.
Then you got
That was a good movie. So Tammy might like that if she likes murder mysteries. It's
Yeah,
not
she
a
might
scary
like that.
movie.
A mystery type thing or something.
Yeah.
Since she doesn't look her age. Since your kids think she's in her 30s.
57 degrees tonight.
You hear me, Lip?
What? Oh yeah.
Your kids, I wouldn't guess it either. I don't think Tammy looks 52. There's not. Yeah, she's pretty young looking for. Oh God! Shout out to
I
the
don't look
boys.
50.
Huh?
I don't look 50.
No, that's true. You look.
60.
I wasn't gonna say it. I didn't go there. I did not go there. But since he's your brother,
Kim, you
since
knew
he's your
that
brother,
was coming, right?
I don't look.
I knew that was coming.
Well, that's why I let him have the floor because I wasn't jumping. I already knew he was going.
Yeah, you don't look 60.
No, you don't look 50. You look 49. We'll just give you that. All right. You're good. You're good to go. You're under 50.
I was gonna say 52.
I gave her. I said
I had a
49.
kid tell me they thought I was 20. I thought I was
now,
24
and there we-
last year. So I was like, well, you know,
No.
Well,
I like compliments. I said, but that's going a little too far.
Yeah. Let's.
Well,
Yeah.
if you don't know what a crack addict looks like, you do now.
Is that person have their contacts in or their glasses on? Come on. Yeah.
Or they're off.
What, excuse me, sir. Are you okay? Or was it a kid?
Well, her
It
husband
was
looks
a
like
kid.
he's
It was a
85.
kid. See, kids, you can't go. You gotta ask adults. How old do you think I would have said you 42? All right, there you go.
Well, no, I think Roy and I were at
24.
we went to the Cheesecake Factory, and a kid was celebrating his birthday. I said, yeah, I said, because I think it was around my birthday, and I was celebrating mine. And he says, well, how old are you? I said, and I think it was when I was 49.
Right.
And he said 49. My God, because I thought that you were 24. And I said, well, thank you very much. I said, but that's very nice. Oh, but I'll take it.
Oh, you're done? We fell asleep there.
You gotta keep the show lively, and that's what we're doing.
Mm.
She
Well,
sounded
age
like my
age
mom.
isn't about sports, so
Yeah, well, how do we get off on age? What the hell?
Yes, it is. Emmett Smith even said it on the TV commercial. I'm not going back.
Right.
Talking about coming out of retirement. And he's like, nope.
Once they get out of football for a while, they ain't going back, these guys.
don't pick on Roy's favorite player.
Nobody's picking on him now. There you go. I like that.
We even like this.
There's a person I do like. It would be look. My brother-in-law's a bigger Dallas Cowboy fan than you'd ever know. Seriously, everybody thinks they're the greatest. He's the biggest fan. But when we played down, and there were certain players I had respect for that were good players. Emmett Smith was definitely one.
Oh yeah, Emmett Smith.
Oh yeah,
was good. Just hated him because he played.
He's a mirror ball trophy holder too.
Yep, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Emmett was one of them. Roger Staubach was one of them. Aikman, Troy to an extent he was a fan of, but I don't know. I wasn't the biggest Troy fan as far as players, but it's like, you had to give Brady his due. I couldn't stand that. Couldn't stand Patriots when he played with them, but he was the greatest quarterback to show up.
Took two different teams to the Super Bowl.
Exactly. So you got to give it to this guy, a guy that was picked 199th in the draft. We always say that. I mean, that's something you can say for the rest of your life. But
I'm not taking anything from Hurts or anything, but I really want to follow Purdy and see how well he does.
Yeah, well, we don't. Oh, look at that, dude. Ranked 17th in football this year.
Did they take Hurts out last week?
No.
No.
Oh, never mind. I'm talking about I'm not awake yet. I need my coffee.
Stick to baseball, kids.
Stick to baseball. Stick to what you know.
Yeah, you're right. I do gotta stick to baseball because that's my sport.
Stick to grand slam hitting and Victorino and
That was good input though, by the way.
It's good input. I
didn't know all that.
I didn't know. I didn't say. I know. I didn't know. Stick to. That's why you have callers call in to give you information of things they know, not necessarily that we have to know. And on that note, no.
Yep. I was in Jamaica when the Red Sox, when Victorino was playing for the Red Sox, and I was walking around with a Victorino shirt on, and I can't remember who the Red Sox played that year.
Right.
And I just said to him, like, the Red Sox are going to win the World Series, and they were going, booing me, and I'm like, that's all right. They got a good man on their team. And I was pointing to my Victorino shirt, of course.
You should have traded your jersey in on some weed.
Some weed.
Hey, Jamaica man.
Come on.
What do you got good
Come
for me
on.
today?
Shit, wasn't legal then.
No, not that. But well, you still could have traded it.
So now,
That's okay. I don't smoke weed.
Now,
Yeah,
is
she's
it
not a
legal in
weed
Florida?
smoker. I'm not sure where it's legal.
Let's say it's legal in Florida.
Let's say
if I had a bag of weed, can I take a bag of weed on the aircraft on the airplane?
I don't think
It's
so.
like Florida, or is that still against?
I still don't think you can do that. Can you?
I don't know. That's why
I don't-
I'm asking.
Well, there, and I'm answering at the same time I'm asking.
I probably not.
I don't think so. Yeah, I would go with the probably not
They
myself.
tell you to go buy it at a smoke shop when you get there.
Yeah, right.
Just throwing it
I don't
out
think they
there.
just want like drugs, like or whatever. That's narcotics transported on a plane. But anyway, are you done yet? You're supposed to do your stuff.
My
Like,
picks are done.
well, you're done. You're supposed to ask me now.
Well, she called in. So.
Well, we can still do it and talk to her too.
Okay.
We're that good.
We are.
All right, I'm gonna go because I gotta go let the dogs in and feed them.
Who let the dogs out?
I did this morning.
Whoop, whoop.
That's why we got to find out how we can pay a small thing so we can use stupid stuff like that.
Well, I hear you. Well,
Y'all have a blessed day.
all right, Kim.
Right,
Thanks for
thanks.
calling in. We
right.
will talk to you soon.
All right.
All right, love you
I
guys.
love you too.
Before
See
we
ya.
get to the picks, Hume's
Bye.
Wicked.
Bye.
Bye. Hume's Wicked Racing race this weekend.
Hume's Wicked Racing, folks, we're talking about right now. They raced this past weekend at where do they race?
Is it
Bridgeport.
Bridgeport.
Bridgeport. God, sorry,
We're having brain fart.
we're not used to doing Sunday morning shows anymore.
So Scott ran the one that was
Scott,
here with.
yes, one of the racers.
He ran over the weekend. The 34, I guess that's the car number, was the sixth fastest
Okay.
time out of 17 cars.
So he had a good car.
And this inverted him to start on the pole in the feature.
Wow, he started on the
Yeah,
pole.
Scott
Good Lord.
ran hard and gave it his all, and the car was good for a fifth place finish.
Well, shout out to Scott. That's good, dude.
That's congratulations. on that.
Congratulations. Fifth place. I mean, hey, and you started on the pole and still hung into there. Great job, Scott, in the Hume's Wicked Racing. Joy checking in on the show now.
Hi, Joy. How you doing?
Well, she's getting ready to go to church or at church. Talk with you later. I will talk with you later there, Missy. Sparksy, always somewhere.
Ravens game's on
I'm
there.
gonna have it with him. Why don't you yell out to him?
Who?
Sparks.
Sparks.
Ralph. His name is Sparks, but we call him Sparks.
Oh, because I know some Sparks.
I don't know. Well,
But
you're a douche. Too,
What's
but
up,
we don't
Ralph?
call that. He's busy. I'm at Burge's house.
Burge's house.
I'm at Burge's house finishing up a shower replacement job.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Bub.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment, you lip. Gotcha, Bub. Can't stand you now.
I guess the Ravens game's on. They're playing London.
Gotcha, Bub. Oh,
Baltimore
I forgot.
Ravens
We've
game.
got, yeah. Yes, they are. They're in the first quarter. Just started.
All right.
Baltimore
Well-
3, Tennessee nothing.
All right, hold on a minute. I gotta pause it because I'll ask you what you want.
We're gonna pause for a minute. That's fine.
Ravens or the Titans?
I think I'm going with the Ravens defensively.
Okay, we're different on that one.
Okay.
I grabbed the Titans.
Good.
So, next game is Washington and the Falcons.
Do I get it I need where these are at when I get them too. I know where
The
this
last team I call
is always the home team.
Yeah.
Falcons. So we're in Atlanta. Let's go with Falcons then. Yeah.
Okay. Different on that one.
Yeah. There you go. Can't be the same on everything.
Vikes and the Bears.
Oh man, and the Vikes are without their number one receiver. Bears are
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Now, does it show records? Can I get?
They're both
They're both something.
1-4.
Both bad then. Vikes, I'm very surprised at them. And it's at the Bears though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go Chicago.
Yeah, I went Vikes, but that was before I found out that what's his name was hurt.
Well, I knew he was hurt, so that I wasn't trying to just chime in on that. I knew yesterday. Or the
No,
day.
that's cool.
That's what I mean. I knew that
Yeah,
kind of
come
game.
on.
How about the 3 different ones out of the chute? Woo woo!
Yeah, I try to pick different, but
Well, we're doing fine this way. So.
yeah. All right, next one is
One of us will be
Seahawks against the Bengals. Seahawks are 3-1, and the Bengals are 2-3.
And I'm gonna say the Bengals. He Burrow's ready to have a good game. I think. So
Yeah,
I'm going Bengals.
That's what I did.
I think Burrow's got to be ready now. I really do.
This one's the easy one. San Francisco versus the Browns. You know the Niners are 5-0. The Bengals are 2-3.
The Browns. No, the Browns.
The Browns, yeah.
I don't want the Browns. I'm just saying you.
Browns are 2-3.
You said the Bengals are 2-3. I said no. You mean the Browns? You know I'm going the Niners.
Yeah.
Good Lord, that could be an upset game because the Bengals or Browns have a good defense. Actually,
Yeah, they do.
they do have a tight defense. So we'll see. I don't think they're a match for the 49ers though. But
Saints
ooh.
and the Texans.
Now what's their records? So,
Saints are 3-2. The
Yeah.
Texans are 2-3.
ooh. I'm going to stick with the Saints on this one.
Yeah, me too.
Stick with the Saints.
This was a toss-up, so I just went with the team I like. But the Colts versus the Jags, both 3-2.
Both 3-2. It's in Jacksonville. Colts and Jags. I think Colts are struggling. Even I'm going to go Jags, though. I'm going to go Jaggies.
So this one's the same. This is the same.
Was that the same or no? Was that different?
Yeah, we were the same.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Let's see here.
Old Chubbaroo.
Panthers versus the Dolphins. Panthers are 0-5 and the Dolphins are 4-1.
Got to go with the Dolphins on this one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Panthers are struggling. They need a lot. They need a lot of help.
Then we got the Patriots that are 1-4 at the Raiders 2-3.
Yeah, and I think Patriots are still struggling. I'm going Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm going Raiders.
Lions 4-1, Buccaneers 3-1.
Oh, at Tampa,
Yeah.
Lions. Yeah, I got a Lions player on my fantasy. That doesn't mean anything, but I mean, and they've been playing good ball. Ooh. I'm gonna go Lions though. I'm gonna go Lions.
That's what I picked.
Well, there you go. See, we don't. It's good that we did it this way because I'm not going. I'm just thinking now.
Yeah.
And your stuff's already down. It's like when you do it right away, it's almost like you're taking what the other guy said.
Yeah.
Almost. Not always, but. All right.
But that's funny, though, because the first 3 games that we picked were all
We're
toss-ups
totally
for me. So.
Toss up different, and we're
Yeah.
different, but that's good. Not good. One of us will win, one will lose, but I'm just saying it's still good.
Cardinals at Rams. Cardinals are 1-4 and the Rams are 2-3.
Yeah, and I think the Rams start moving again. Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing good ball.
They're playing good ball right now, bouncing back. So I go with the Rams, and they're home, so I kind of like that for them being home.
And I hate doing this, but we have to do it for the show aspect. But we got the Birds versus the Jets.
Yes, I mean just another team we're picking, and there's no hesitation to say the Eagles will win this game. But we are banged up significantly, not too much, but enough that it's going to be. We got to. And Wayne said we got to tighten up this week because this could be that game where you just the Jets start running the ball and control. That line's going to have to. The linebackers going to have to show up today. This is going to be another big area for us to really look good in today.
Okay,
Linebackers.
if we can get pressure on
Pressure on the QB, but
QB,
yes,
will be good.
yeah. I agree.
So you going Birds?
Birds. Yeah, I'm definitely going Eagles. I don't think it's time for them to step away yet from the winning ranks.
All right. Now we got the Giants
Well,
1-4 against Buffalo Bills 3-2.
Yeah, Giants are really in trouble this year. Terribly in trouble. It's kind of nice too that, and I'm taking the Bills. But it's kind of nice to talk about each game when you do because that's what they do on sports when the guys ask each.
Yeah.
Like if they ask Michael Vick, who you taking this week, he talks about why he's taking that. So we got to do that too.
Yeah,
We want to incorporate that more into
our show.
our show as far as talking about it, not just making a pick. So
And the last one,
I try to do that anyway when I get yak and tack and talk. Yeah.
I was tossed
I'm a
up
yapper.
between this game
Toss up,
because I think they both stink.
but you got to have a reason why you go one way or the other.
I don't.
Maybe I get. Well, I got to hear it. I mean, let's
Dallas,
get it out.
the Cowboys versus the Chargers.
Oh, well, they don't both. As much as both stink, they're both just not where they want to be. Obviously, they're both got potential to be better teams. They're just, I don't know what they're doing wrong. And you're right. They're not both same record, or what's their deal?
The Cowboys are 3-2, and the Chargers are 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, they had a bye there.
Boy, they got an early bye. That sucks. Sucks to have a bye that early in your season. I want to go one way. I want to be realistic, but there again, I want the other team just to beat the one that we hate the most, because Eckler's back for the Chargers, the running back. He's been out since week 1. I have him on my fantasy.
Okay.
I forget his first name. His last name's Eckler. Running back. Good running back. He comes back this week, fully healed and ready to go. I think makes a big difference, and I don't know if Dallas is going to be able to control the line, so I'm going San Diego.
Okay.
They're home too, right?
Yeah.
I like that. I like getting Dallas away from home because they play better at home. They don't win them all, but they seem to be better playing, even though they make mistakes. San Diego, I'm really leaning towards.
All right, so we only got 4 different picks this week.
Okay, well, that's
I
better
got the
than
Titans,
sometimes,
you
but-
got the Ravens, I got Washington, you got the Falcons, I got the Vikings, you got the Bears, I got the Boys, and you got the Chargers.
Right. You got the Boys. Okay. And then, I know you really didn't want to take that in that aspect, but
Nah.
I'm looking at it my way, thinking the guy that helps so much of their game is back. And not just that he's going to run for 200 some yards, but the running game opens up the passing game for his quarterback.
Right.
So if he can get on track and go a little bit, I think San Diego can move the football.
Yeah.
They move the football, they score. So Dallas, on the other hand, might be bouncing back off of having a loss to, and that's what a lot of people do. They'll take a team that loses bad earlier week before and comes back because they're not going to do it this week. They're not going to let themselves get killed like 2 weeks in a row. But
Now, out of those
I'm
games,
doing a limb.
I'm keeping these picks because I picked them. But if I had a chance to change anything, I would change the Bears game and probably the Chargers game.
Change the Bears and the Chargers. Okay. Right. If you had to.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I like the Bears. I took the Bears, right? Yeah, I like them.
Yeah. If I had to change something, they would be the ones.
Are they home?
Bears, yes.
Yeah, see, I kind of like my home teams now.
And the reason why I say is because if I would have known ahead of time that Jefferson wasn't playing, I probably would have picked the Bears. But so no big deal.
No. I did know he was out, so like I said, it helped me lean. Doesn't mean that they can't get a wide receiver to step up either. Just not be a superstar, but wow, Titans getting ready. Titans are moving the football. They didn't get a first down though, did they? No, they didn't. Now will they go?
I would go.
Because it's this early in the game that you can take this chance to try to get. How far did he not make it? Let's see. He's down. Where's he at? Oh, he's right there. He's a half a yard out, maybe, if that.
I would have seen him go for it and use the tush push. That's
What a
what I would
tackle.
say.
Nope. They're going to take the points because it's only 3 down, and they
Yeah.
want to at least. And you make this.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's 3.
Here's why I say it's 3-0. Now it's 3-3, so it's actually
That's
nothing
the
to
right
nothing.
call. That's the right call.
It's just the same. You're even. So nobody's. If they were up 7 a little bit, he might think, hey, you know what? Let's go. I think we can make it. I think I can get a first down. Let's go for it.
So what do you think about this tush push? I'm
going to say exactly what you're thinking. Probably. I don't feel that there's nothing wrong with it because half the time he's not being pushed. He's just running. He's running in on his own with guys behind him. Now, some of the plays they get in and they'll come from the running up to him and do that after he's already hit the line now.
Yeah.
It's not like he's here and he's being pushed. He hits the line moving forward, then they come up and go like that. Well, he's already halfway in. So this whole thing of not liking it, I don't know how you can ban it. It's a running play.
Right.
It's a quarterback sneak that gets the guys running backs behind him, and then once he makes his move into the line, they just push the back of him.
Yeah.
So what? Where is it ever said that you can't push the quarterback? When a running back hits the line, he comes around the corner, he hits the line, and he's going up. You don't think the other linemen are going to push him through? And we've seen that before. Big linemen get behind a guy, like say they're in a scrum, looks like they're in the middle of the field, and they just push and push and push till you push him across the first down. So what's the difference? It's just that because Philly's so good at it, they don't feel like they can do it. And this is where I say, why don't these other teams try? I don't see very many of them trying it. I see them trying quarterback sneaks.
Yeah, and it's not. But with the
So
Vikings,
do your
when
thing.
when the Eagles played the Vikings, they did not use the push tush at all. It was just Hurts and his
Oh, yeah, I remember that because
600-pound
we were texting back and forth.
squat.
He did all that on his own. He didn't get pushed from, and he did. He did it all on his own.
Yeah, he's still gonna make it. Jesus Christ, he squats 600 pounds.
Yeah,
Your lineman only weighs.
I saw him do
3 or
that
4
in college. They showed the clip.
of
He
him
was doing
squatting.
he was doing that in college when he did it his senior year, and he squatted six, and it was a struggle, but he did it. They had their hands there like on the end of the bar and everything. When he went down, he came up. He didn't come up right up. He came kind of like this. He's coming out. He's coming out, and then it got to this point. Once the knee started to straighten, he was good. He went right on up with it. But it took him. There again, he just didn't go. It was rough, but he did it. They didn't help him.
Now, do you agree with these London games?
I think it's good for football though because they like it over there.
Yeah. So why don't they get a team?
I don't know. I don't think you'll see because they like it there, but they got their sports, rugby, soccer. They got what they want, but they like to see this. Well, that was. I get ready to say, was that dumb? Maybe to take the football and bring it out.
That shit in
What
there.
the heck? Well, I might have picked the wrong team.
In case you don't know, we're watching the Baltimore Titans game.
Over in England, played in Wimbledon, not Wimbledon, Wembley Stadium, Wimbledon. Whew, well, my brain's,
I'm sorry.
I'm losing it.
I already lost mine. So.
Over in Wembley Stadium. But they do like football. They like American football over there. So like I said, I think it's okay that you go once a week. Somebody's over there playing, Is that TV or they yelling?
Yeah, they're video games, man.
Is it? Oh, they're scrapping.
They're all talking.
They're down doing this.
Where's that Thomas?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you that.
I'll be back. I gotta go spy on the kids, find out what they're arguing about.
Sounds like we got a little something a scrum going on in the other room. Maybe downstairs. Yeah. Don't let them know. You got to be quiet. So anyway, he'll be back in just a second. We will. I'll continue on rapping here. Eagles don't play till 4:25 this afternoon. They are away up in the Meadowlands in North Jersey. So we can't wait for that game. I have to check in with I want to see what the good 1 o'clock game will be today.
We got some live entertainment going on here. They're gonna come up here. They're talking football.
All right,
Prescott is actually terrible.
So we're bringing the family members in of Wayno.
Watch the thing.
The two football
Jesus, here we
chit
go.
chatters.
Sit down.
Listen,
So listen up. Here he
Hold on.
goes. We'll give you the floor, but
are you ready?
make this a good
Oh,
argument.
no, we will, because we were just downstairs
All right.
talking about Brock Purdy.
And how he's a system quarterback.
Now, how you gonna say Brock Purdy is a system quarterback if he's only played in one system?
Well,
He is.
He's only played in one system, so you can't say he's a system quarterback.
He's with the best team in the NFL. Almost every quarterback in the league.
It don't
is with
matter.
that.
All right, listen. If you watched the game against the Cowboys.
Let's
No, 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 no,
no,
listen to me. Listen. Before you start speaking, if you watch the game, Brock Purdy is playing against a top 5 defense. Yes or no?
Yeah, I'll admit
I
that
think
was
it's
a top
okay.
5 defense.
Oh, let's find out.
Not making a single mistake against a top 5 defense. That's
Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's
good decision
pretty
making.
good.
He has amazing decision making and amazing footwork. Other than that, that's it.
Other than, what do you mean? His accuracy on point. His decision making
He's an
on
NFL
point.
quarterback.
Everything he does is on point.
He's an NFL quarterback. Their arm is meant to be perfect.
Obviously, Dak Prescott ain't.
Yeah, because Dak sucks, and you're going to admit that.
Jalen Hurts ain't playing like that.
He just had 300 passing yards in the past 2 games.
You said 300 in the past 2 games?
Yeah.
Each game was over 300 yards passing.
Do I got to pull it up?
Oh, each game was.
Yeah.
Yeah, not 300 combined.
Well,
Yeah,
the way you put it, you kind of messed up there. You said
You thought you meant
Let's talk about
combined.
Dak.
I don't care. We wasn't talking about Dak. We was talking about
No,
Brock
you wanted to bring
Purdy.
up the cow. You called me Johnny Manziel downstairs because I didn't watch the film. I did.
Johnny Manziel. There's a name from the case.
He doesn't watch films.
That's funny though.
Dak
It's football
has the
season
worst
at the data
decision-making
house.
in the NFL.
This is live.
Sit
too,
there
by
and
the
say
way.
that it's not true. He is down there with Justin Fields.
Who?
Dak.
You're
With his
So
decision.
what are you arguing about? Whether
Dak,
Because
we're arguing
Purdy's
about Dak now.
a legit quarterback?
No, we're arguing about Dak Prescott now.
he's trying to say Dak Prescott's down there with Justin
In
Fields.
decision making,
No.
he sat there in that 49ers game for 3 seconds, pump faking.
You can't
just to take a
you
sack.
can't do nothing if
He
you,
was
if
out of
your
the pocket.
receivers don't get open. You can't do nothing.
Kurt Benkert.
The
can't
one-
do
the
nothing.
one-
Kurt Benkert pointed
The
out
one, there
no
wasn't
play.
even a receiver around there. It was the 49ers standing right there in the end zone.
Kurt Benkert sat there.
Remember
went
that
over
play?
that
Yes.
exact play.
Threw it right
and
to him.
went over 3 people that he could have threw that ball to.
Okay, well,
Instead, he hesitated.
that
Because
motherfucker.
Dak is not.
Do you have a Dak Prescott jersey?
No,
Yeah,
Do you
don't
want one?
no.
Because we need a new mop for the house.
All right, well, I definitely don't want to.
Don't say about anything
Dak
about
Prescott.
Kurt Benkert sitting there.
He's
not in the
he's a
NFL.
backup quarterback. What does he
Okay.
know?
Who?
He's still in the NFL.
Kurt Benkert, or
He's-
whatever the hell his name is.
He went over the film.
He played for the Packers. He played
Niners.
He played for all these other bum teams. Wow, he's a
The
bum.
Niners are.
Well, obviously, he wasn't anybody we knew. So
Exactly.
whether you're saying him or not doesn't mean crap.
He-
Just means you know him.
He went over the film.
I was gonna say
Then
he's
watch
not
that
anybody.
play.
Right.
Washington and the
Dak-
Commanders.
Was down.
Who
there
is it?
For 5 seconds.
I know.
Washington.
See, I had a feeling. Well, wait a minute.
Washington and
That's
Falcons.
on.
I can.
Who's
you
on
want me to get
Fox?
the play for you?
No,
Right
go
there.
ahead.
Oh, there it is.
So the 2 games will be.
Step back,
This will
step
be the
back.
one I'll be watching.
Pump fake,
Yes,
pump fake.
baby.
Goes to
Woo!
the side, travel for himself. Runs back to the other side. Pump fake, sacked.
Okay, he had a bad game.
Horrendous. He has been horrendous.
All right, you two, let me get your guys' picks for the week. I'm not gonna write them down. I just want to see what your guys' opinion are.
Okay.
I have not gotten a blue screen on this yet.
I don't understand.
Dad.
All right, Baltimore or Titans.
Baltimore.
You should have started Lamar this week too
Yeah.
in fantasy.
We got Washington Falcons.
Falcons.
Nah, you gotta go Washington on that.
Well, is anyone out for the Falcons?
I have no idea.
No, I think
Vikings Bears.
Vikings.
Right now,
Jefferson's out.
right now we're getting the picks.
Jordan
for
Addison's gonna go off.
Thomas and
Bears. I'll say Bears.
Joey. They're
Seahawks,
giving their
Bengals.
picks right
Seahawks.
Bengals.
now. There you
I just
go.
want to go.
Niners Browns.
Huh?
Niners.
You said what?
Niners, Browns.
Y'all take the underdog on that. Give me the Browns.
There you go.
You're looking for an upset?
Yeah.
He's picking an upset because he just had a Purdy argument with Joey here.
Well,
Well, I think Purdy's better
I don't.
than everybody else thinks.
we don't want you to
we
just
like-
go
we-
opposites. We want you to go who you think's going to win. Don't just be like, don't pick the worst team in the league just because your brother picked the other one. You don't do that.
We think we
Go with your
we
gut.
think Purdy's good.
Look, we picked everybody but 4 teams. We're different on 4. You can't be.
I think Purdy's good. I just don't think he's as good as Thomas is making him.
Okay, well, that's a legitimate answer. You know, he's good. He's saying he's good. You're just making him to be. You can't make a guy to be a superstar after how many games? You really can't do that. He can't. You got to prove yourself. So we'll see.
You're making him
We'll
sound
see.
like Tom Brady.
You might be right.
Wait,
But
what?
here's
might
the
be
stat,
right.
He hasn't
He's the
lost a
next
game
Tom
since he's
Brady.
been a
He
starter.
has right, and in defense to him, he hasn't lost a game since he started. But we'll see. That's
Right.
get through this year. There's a whole lot to be said. So all right, move on.
Saints, Texans.
Texans. Jim starts.
And Minshew starting for the Colts, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're right. I
Jags.
think so, though. No, I think so.
I got Jack. No,
Who
I'll
was
take
this one?
Jags.
Jags.
Actually, no.
Because you got Jonathan Taylor back too.
I'll take Colts.
Well,
Actually,
Now, he might be a little rusty, so I mean, he ain't played all season yet.
Yeah, I got
Except for
Jags.
last week, right? Did he play last week?
He only got 5 carries. Though.
Yeah, he did.
look, see, he just did the thing.
Yeah.
Panthers, Dolphins.
Dolphins.
There you go.
Patriots, Raiders.
Raiders.
That's it.
Yeah, Raiders.
Lions, Buccaneers.
I'll take Bucks.
Lions.
That's gonna be a good game. Though.
Cards, Rams.
I'll take Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cardinals on that.
I like Josh Dobbs.
There you go.
The
No,
Birds
no.
or the Jets.
Nah, James Conner's out. Gotta go Rams.
I
the
took
Cardinals.
I took Rams anyway.
I go
I took
Rams.
them. The Eagles and the Jets.
You guys know what Dad's on.
The Eagles got what? Darius Slay's out.
Carter's out.
Carter's
Jalen
out.
Carter's
Evans
out.
out.
Yeah,
The Jets are also
The
missing
Jets,
Sauce.
the Jets are missing Sauce Gardner
they are.
and not Garrett Wilson.
I think the Eagles make the adjustments to handle those positions. So
Yeah,
they're
I
fine
think
that way.
the Eagles will win.
Giants, Bills.
Bills.
Boys or the Chargers.
I'll take the Cowboys against the
You
Chargers.
never take against your own team. Look at Cowboys.
I went Chargers.
He went Chargers.
That's in San Diego, and Eckler's back.
Yeah.
Eckler missed 4 weeks. He's out. Yeah, so-
The Cowboys.
That's going to be a good game, regardless of
Yeah.
who wins. But I just feel I'm leaning.
Yeah, he missed.
towards that
You
way.
say missed 4 weeks,
Yeah, he did.
and,
he played the
they're
first
2-2.
week.
So
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I think he
I-
makes a big difference in the running game, which opens up the passing game.
I'll say
We'll
Chargers.
see. That's going to be a good one.
What could have they tried feeding him the ball so much and he just doesn't.
That's
produce
Monday
what he
night.
Could do.
It could be, right. I think he's ready to play, though. I think this guy's ready to get on the field and go. But we'll
Yeah,
see.
definitely.
And he's big.
I
in
do
passing.
think Dallas coming off of a little bad loss is going to be really ready to play. So,
Michael Parsons was fuming on his podcast.
exactly. I think you'll see him just be an animal. So they got San Diego's got to know that. They got to really look for that. 'Cause
When's
it's all-
Parsons' contract up?
Yeah,
This
he
is-
really
this
loves to
is-
talk about Philly.
This is his second year.
Huh?
This is
Michael Parsons really loves to talk
He
about
does.
Philly.
He does. Oh, I
He
know.
grew up a Cowboys.
I watched
fan.
some. I know. Wouldn't you think maybe when he's
He won't go to Philly.
when the contract's due?
Woo-hoo. Yeah, we're hoping he don't.
Yeah, you never know. That. Now those things are. Yeah.
Yeah. If
Wow.
he goes
Did
to
you
Philly-
see him as an Eagle?
Oh my God, that would be the first time.
Seriously?
That would probably be the first time ever I was hoping to get another player from another team.
I'd be scared.
From
I'd,
them?
I'd be scared.
Let alone from another team, we do. We don't care. I
Well,
think
man,
anybody-
I kind of was glad we got
No, DeAndre Swift.
Owens that time.
Terrell Owens.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I was.
I
Yeah.
love DeAndre
Oh, they were
Swift.
showing the clips of when on YouTube when he caught the ball and scored a touchdown and ran all the way back to the star.
Oh,
Oh,
Slammed
yeah,
the ball
yeah.
Down,
And he
Yeah.
got
and
hit.
then went to do it a second time. That dude came over and
Came
leveled
over
him.
and nailed him.
You know, remember what you said about DeAndre Swift in the beginning of the season? In the off season?
What? He's injury prone.
Yeah, and then you said that he wouldn't produce.
He's
You
producing.
didn't say
fine.
that?
He proved me wrong.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't producing for the Lions.
That's the
No, but I picked him to do good though. I said once he should have been the starter, not game well. I thought I wanted him right out of the chute to
Who's
be
that?
Swift,
Oh, I did.
to be
too.
the number one runner. Now you're going to still use your other backs. Don't get me wrong, but I think Swift.
I
He
just
got his
wonder why we're
when he
not
got
using
in there. He
Penny.
showed you what he can do.
Rashad
Yeah, you
Penny.
guys should be using Rashad Penny.
I don't know why we're not.
He's more like a power back.
How many carries has he had?
I think he doesn't have a single.
I don't think he has a pair of
I don't
single
know.
carries.
I think he has one this year.
No, I think that the one time he touched the ball was a screen pass to him.
So if he's the power back, he should be coming in the red zone.
And they put
But they got the brotherly shove or the tush push.
Yeah, but that's for when you're trying to get fourth and inches or fourth and a yard
Nah, 4th and 3 they played.
or fourth. Yeah, they've done it that once. Yeah. mostly 4th and 2 and 1 or something like that.
At this
But,
point,
yeah,
they
they
should
have
put
done.
Rashad Penny back there.
Man,
Well, here you go. What do you think of the tush push?
I think it's perfectly fine.
I do too.
I mean,
Why is everybody so against it? These other teams, why can't they try to do it? Just because they can't
And
do it.
it's
That's
been
why they don't
stopped
like
because
it.
it hasn't worked.
Because they don't have the
100%.
success that he does.
It hasn't worked 100%.
hey, I saw the
No, it
Cowboys
hasn't.
do it and it worked.
But it's worked a lot.
Cowboys did it against the 49ers.
Even if they get rid of the fact that you can. Oh, Derrick Henry's taking a snap.
Oh, he's about to throw it. He's about to get a little pass. No.
Well, there
Oh,
it goes.
Jesus
Woo.
Christ. Holding.
Flag it.
Probably false start.
But even if they got rid of the pushing Jalen Hurts from the back part, they don't even push him until he's already passed.
Didn't I say that?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
exactly what
yeah.
I told you. Just what Joey said.
What are they going to do? Take the
They
kid
don't
and sneak
start
out of the
pushing
game?
until he's already hits
Yeah.
into the line. Then they come from behind and just go like that. Well, he's already halfway through anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're pushing him from the time he snaps the ball or up behind him. He already moves into the line.
I want to
And
see.
I keep saying it all the time. He squats.
And we watched the one game. The
Vikings game.
They didn't push him. He
push
just
him
did
at all.
it.
He just did it.
They
all
didn't.
the
They
way.
were back there, but they never pushed him.
But they called it the tush push. I'm like,
But they
how's
never
that?
pushed
They
him, right?
never
'Cause
pushed him.
We watched it.
I want to see what Jalen Hurts. I want to see Jalen Hurts do what Peyton Manning did when he was on the Broncos. How they all like fell in and he just took it out. For the
Oh
snap.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. He
That's
did that.
cool.
He did that. That happened once.
Yeah,
Already.
he tried it.
That would be cool. Yeah.
They got it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They called it legal formation.
He's like, what the fuck?
What is that new position in that?
Are you kidding me?
The Joker.
Joker.
Oh, we
Yeah,
can
there's a
sign
new
off
position.
here.
No, he's looking. He's on a little bit.
Oh, he was. Oh, the extra lineman was on the line.
Ah.
He has to be off the line of scrimmage.
All right. Well, we're going to sign
All right,
off
we're going to
here.
wrap it up here. Thanks to the boys for their
Input.
opinions about
Purdy and Dak prostate.
Prescott.
Prostate.
Oh, is that what it is? My bad.
I do feel like we shouldn't extend them, though. I don't think we extend them.
Well, that's a point that Thomas just made.
I think Cowboys give Trey Lance a shot after his contract's up.
Don't feel like we extend.
Oh, yeah,
Dak's
another
contract.
6 years of losing.
A lot of people said they should have put Trey
Hey, man.
Lance in against the Niners.
You can't. You can only have
Do
two
it.
active
Starting now.
Here's the problem. Get a new owner. I can't stand him as
Seriously,
an owner
man.
anyway.
That's your
But
whole.
not that it'll ever happen.
And that
I
was-
won't.
And
I just don't like him as an owner.
you know,
I
like
just-
everybody's all the Eagles don't got all these. That's what half their problem was because the guy that owned the Eagles before.
I like Jerry Jones.
Well, we could never win anything because the owner was a freaking idiot.
I like his son. His son.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't
Stephen
know.
Jones.
Right. I don't know.
But
The Eagles GM Howie, he got a lot better.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, hell,
Howie
right
was
there.
criticized for years, and all of a
Oh,
sudden
shit.
something
Look at
clicked.
this. Look at this. Look at this.
damn.
Here we go.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
ain't gonna make it.
I chose Baltimore too.
So did I. That was my bad. Wayno took Titans.
Yeah, Hill needs to score now.
Come on, guys. This is get your opportunity now. Take it in. All right. We're gonna close it off here,
Yeah.
but thanks everybody for following and watching. We'll talk to you. We'll see you Wednesday night. Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Remember Thursday night because Wednesday night we're busy, but we'll see you Thursday night at 6:00.
Peace.
Justin Tucker's already got you 2 field goals done.
That's